their worlds collide again. An all-out war is about to begin. This is the PBA Finals.
Tama, sisilip natin yan sa ating game highlights from Game 1 of your Philippine Cup Finals. Alaska drew first blood 2-0 pero 9-0 run ang isinukli ng San Miguel Beermen to take a 9-2 lead. Doon na nagising ang Alaska sa pagpasok ni Calvin Abueva.
Well, the usual start of Alaska was evident in the first 6 minutes wherein they were outscored by San Miguel 11-4. But nung pumasok na yung strongest 5 ni Coach Alex, humabol na itong Alaska at nakapag-tie lang yung San Miguel because of that 3-point shot of Cabagnot.
Tabla nga sa 23 ang ating score to open the second quarter of action. Dito po, lamang ng 4 ang Alaska. Before that long bomb was delivered. Ronald Tubit, nakatatlo yan, Dok.
Yeah, I think that really hurt them also. When you had to sit down, that hurt them because there is the defense and there is the 3-point shooting. He just made a 3-point shot before he got injured. Pero ito, ganda rin ng pasa and hang time here for Cabagnot. 3-point play. 4 ang lamang ng San Miguel at the end of the first half.
14 points by the halftime break para kay Cabagnot, but he slowed down in the third quarter play. Ubid once again continuing his splendid showing. Problema nga, nasaktan siya sometime in this second half and he never returned to the game. Panchero crashing the boards, paulit-ulit, sinaktan niya yung Beermen.
Well, San Miguel, with their better shooting from the outside, threatened to get this lead out of bounds for Alaska, but still, San Miguel was able to erect a big 9-point cushion at the end of 3.
Namagapa nga sa hanggang 12 yan before Alaska stormed all the way back to even take the lead behind that hook from the muscle man.
I still cannot find the fact that you do not put pressure on the guy making that high-low pass. Ito yung pinasa pa ni Big Manuel, dagdag pa na isang assist.
14 points in the fourth quarter para kay Manuel. Isama mo pa yung napakatinding assist na yon. At ito na naman si Banchero do sa ilalim to seal the deal para sa Alaska.
We've discussed this all throughout the ball game, yung fresh legs ng Alaska, especially in the fourth quarter. Very evident as we see this nice punctuation shot there by Cyrus Baguio. Iba pa yung kanilang lift, iba pa yung kanilang energy. Well rested yung kanilang finishers to finish this basketball game with Alaska winning by 9.
Mabuhay Pilipinas and welcome to Game 2 of the PBA 2016 Philippine Cup Finals. Andito po tayo sa Smart Araneta Coliseum.
What's really impressive about him is, with the limited minutes that he has, and Coach Tim has really pointed it out, limited minutes and still very dominant in the game offensively. But another thing that really impresses me the most is he was able to, provide those stops, those key stops down the stretch.
Well, this was a boxing match from the start. Itong dalawang teams going at it. As we saw, Alex Cabagnot, Cyrus Baguio, practically everybody na pinasok ng kanilang mga komponan was able to help out in one way or another. Pero ito nga, Vic Manuel talaga ang naging X-factor. I don't think he's an X-factor anymore. He's just the common factor every game for the Alaska Aces.
Simply unstoppable, Charlie, and it's quite evident already. But when it comes to stepping up, on the side of San Miguel, I feel that, as Coach Tim said, Gabby Espinas and even Yasi De Ocampo, they were able to really step in to provide what Junmar Fajardo normally gives to San Miguel. But of course, they really need Arwin Santos. Arwin Santos, to me, is probably the Vic Manuel of Alaska. You could really look at it that way. If Arwin can just get his numbers, it's going to be a different story come game number 3.
So you need to praise two guys on this team. Yancy De Ocampo stepped it up no fourth quarter, and Alex Cabagnot, Coach Tim, really just a great performance from that guard.
Yeah, both Alex and Marcio, they played their game, and that's what you expect from them, to get those kind of numbers from those two guys. Again, what they're missing was Junmar, and again, Junmar brings so many intangibles to the game. It's not, I said it earlier, it's not just the rebounding numbers and the points numbers. His ability to patrol the paint and create and force defenses to help create so much outside. It allows really Arwin a lot of room to get his open threes, to create from the backside off the offensive rebounds. And without the Kraken there, Arwin really isn't getting a lot of that stuff that he normally gets. And also on the defensive end, you're just not going to see Jonathan Ontiveros get to the rim 4 times during the course of a game. with Jumar Fajardo.
With everything we talked about, gentlemen, it really did come down to free throws near that end of the ball game. We were talking about those missed free throws earlier, late third and early fourth quarter. Pero sa dulo, Yancy misses 2. Vic Manuel able to secure the win with 2 free throws of his own. Tapos ito, mga mintis from three-point land. And that's what Coach Alex was saying. Defensive plays to save botched defensive plays earlier, leaving guys open at the corners for three-pointers. And here was that last thing. That last play kung saan pinasok ni Vic Manuel ang dalawang free throws to seal the deal.
Right, and he actually had a chance with 2 free throws. I think from a coaching standpoint, 2 things that irritate you the most. One, offensive rebounding. I mean, offensive rebound just kills coaches. And then missing free throws. I mean, it's just another thing that you look at it and you say, when we played Global in that knockout game, LA split his free throws, he makes both. We probably win that basketball game, but he split it. And he's our best free throw shooter on our basketball team. So you just never know. And, all Leo can do is just say, hey, didn't work for us today. Let's turn around, get at it, and go at it on tomorrow and get ready and get our focus. You can't cry about it. You can't use that energy to look back. You got to put all your energy forward.
From about 2.5 hours south of Metro Manila, nandirito po ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5. Tututok sa lahat ng magaganap sa napakagandang probinsya ng Quezon. Laban ng Sapula, Sapote mula dito sa Lucena sa loob ng Quezon Convention Center. First quarter of action, the Alaska Aces got off to a hot start. Lumamang pa nga po yan ng hanggang 12 puntos. Doon nagising ang San Miguel Firme.
Yep, San Miguel, they responded by playing better defense, moving the ball. Yung second unit nila na we've been criticizing a lot throughout the finals, stepped up and came to play, especially in that first half.
Natapos ang first quarter, lamang ng tatlong Alaska, 2017. Grabe naman yung tira na yun ni Alex Cabagnot for their 17th point heading into the second frame.
Huge second quarter naman ang ipapakita dito ng Spearmen. Magud, they are going to score 23 points dito as against the 11 points lamang ng Alaska Aces off of plays like that. Beautiful turn spin move galing dito kay Ryan Aranya.
Ryan Aranya, Chris Lutz, yeah, so many different guys really helping San Miguel.
Kaya nga pinupuri natin in that second quarter yung bench crew netong SMB, no, they really provided the fireworks.
Tama ka, 10 points nung halftime yung taong yun, si J.R. Reyes. Pero yun na nga, nawala siya nung third quarter.
10 yung abante ng SMB to enter the second half. Calvin Abueva starting to go to work. Nasabon at nasyampo nga sila ni Coach Alex Compton noong halftime break. Kinekwento ni Vic Manuel and everybody answered the call.
Well, start of the first half, the bench of San Miguel. Second half, the bench of Alaska coming alive. Vic Manuel, Calvin Abueva, RJ Azuel. Ito, ganda ng pick and roll na to. Ang pasa para kay Gabby Espinas.
Digdigan yung ating labanan. 3-point ball game lang heading into the final 12 minutes dito sa Quezon Convention Center. And with 9:35 remaining in the game, nakikita natin, yun na po. Yung binabanggit ni Jolly, J.R. Reyes securing the rebound, trying to protect against Manuel. Tumama yung sigo niya sa panga.
Medyo nanggigil that time. Itong si J.R. Reyes. Hawak na niya yung rebound. All he had to do was pull it to his chest. Pero yung nilitaw niya pa yung sigo niya. Sa mukha that time si Vic Manuel.
At doon nag-iba yung timpla nga para dito sa San Miguel Firmen. Alaska more than happy to capitalize.
Yep, they were able to get that 4-point. Pero ito, San Miguel, you have to see it again. They're up by 1 minute 40 seconds. Same story as games 1 and 2. They could have won it, but no. In the end, Alaska, RJ Azuel making those 2 big baskets to give them that 3-point cushion before, few free throws to close this game out.
RJ Azuel standing tall, huge hits in the end, and he helps the Aces to a 3-0 lead. 82-75 ang ating fan score.